This week on Fadge, questions, answers, mystery, sexuality. No, not that at all. It's certainly not from the witch of sexuality, whatever that was. Alright, so if you don't know the drill by now, it's Sunday, so it's Fadge Day. That day where you guys ask me questions and I answer them. Like, Cassie Offord asked Hoarder Alliance. It was a different time. You don't understand. It was so long ago. I've changed so much. But definitely still for the Horde. Annie Gurgle, I really hope that's your name and I'm not mispronouncing it at all, wants to know if I take my bleach shots with ice. Well, when I'm going for bleach, I want it to be crisp and pure, so why would I dilute it with ice? If I want bleach on the rocks, I'll ask for bleach on the rocks. And if I want my bleach shaken, not stirred, you go ahead stir it anyway, I don't know the difference. But the real question is, what do you order to get bleach that comes with a little tropical umbrella in it? Sex on the bleach? An island bleachies? That sounds disgusting. How about a Tom Collins who's got OCD and really gotta clean things? And with that, we've exhausted my knowledge of cocktails. Abby Sanders wants to know, what flavor of bleach do you prefer? Well, if I'm gonna pick a favorite, probably gotta go with Lavender Breeze. Sure, Spring Afternoon will do in a pinch, but Lavender Breeze is where it's at. If you're gonna leave a corpse for somebody to find, at least leave a pleasant-smelling corpse for somebody to find. Lavender Breeze, it does the trick. Do you think you could survive a zombie apocalypse? If so, how? What weapons would you use? Asks Tate Vowels Webb. To answer your question, no. Alright, we're done here. But don't you want to know what weapons I would use if I didn't survive a zombie apocalypse? Because I feel like that's just as important to know as weapons that you should use in a zombie apocalypse. A toaster taped to a hockey stick with 2 paint cans on either end, and I just swing it around. Swing it around. Kevon Shane wants to know, what makes you happy? What makes you feel good? Kevon Shane's. Are you coming on to me? What? Because the cool side of the pillow, that's what makes me feel good. That and when you could get cords in between your toes when you're sitting at a desk. Ooh, makes me feel real good. Nothing like coming home from a hard day's work, slipping yourself into a nice warm bath and just feeling cords between your toes before you pull the toaster in with your foot. I'll take that over a bath bomb any day. Jezebel Pistol wants to know, if I were to swim in a pool of food, what food would I want to swim in? Alright, I've done a lot of soul searching and I've put a lot of thought into this, and I think that the best food in the world to swim in would have to be the free chili from 7-Eleven. It's not too spicy, but it's also the perfect temperature. Not only that, it's free. It's not a hard thing to get. They have it at 7-Eleven and you don't have to pay for it. You just bring a kiddie pool in, right into the store, and you just push the button and let it just right into the kiddie pool. Anything else that I can think of is either too cold, too hot, not a great consistency, like it'd be too gloopy and I feel like it would suck me down in, or it would just be something I don't feel like smelling like for the next week and a half. I'm sure I kinda already smell like the free chili at 7-Eleven anyway, so why not? Princess Emily wants to know, what's my favorite Pokemon? I really only know the first 150 and I would hate to leave out the other 7 bajillion, so let me take a quick look here and see if I could find one that'll be my favorite. Well, I didn't really get a good look at their names, but I mean, this guy, I think he's my favorite because he looks like what I think farts would look like, and I think his name is Scuttlebutt. And then this guy, his name looks like, scraped the bottom of the barrel for ideas. So that's a ring of keys. What kind of shit luck do you have to be the kid who goes to get his first Pokemon and then gets stuck with the key ring Pokemon? Oh, you mean there's still one more who didn't get a Pokemon? What do we got here? Oh, what's this? There you go. You're gonna think fast. Huh. Whoops. I don't know. It looks like half these keys are to cars they don't even make anymore, and a couple of apartments that I used to rent. There you go. God damn it, why didn't you catch that? He's dead! You should have caught him, he's dead! I think. It's hard to tell. Oh no, he's fine. And she also asked another great hard-hitting question. Why do you look like Steve Rogers before he became Captain America when you take your shirt off? Let's take a look. Oh, god damn it. It's because the only way you're ever gonna see me get physically fit is through some kind of medical experiment. Trinity asks, if you were to write a book, what would your book be called? 2,000 Reasons Not to Read This Book by Matt G. Why I Can Never Eat a Black Olive Again by Matt G. P, and What It Actually Tastes Like, because Limp Bizkit Has Led You Astray by Matt G. And for all of you romance novel fans out there, A Crevice Worth Loving by Matt G. Join us next time on Book Chat, where we just name more books that I would write that are probably terrible books. Neptune wants to know, are you interested in hentai? I would love nothing more than, after working hard all day, to come home from working hard all day, and then slip myself into a nice warm bath and feel a tentacle slip in between my... No, you know what? No. That's enough. That's enough. Well, sometimes you're watching like an animated thing, and then all of a sudden it gets a little weird, and the walls start getting a little dingy, and then tentacles start coming out of places where tentacles shouldn't come out of. So you end up just kind of watching it to make sure that girl's gonna be okay. And she never is, and there's nothing you can do about it. Big ol' Brandon wants to know, what's the most exciting thing you have planned for this summer? I'm gonna go to a water park at some point, and oh, I'm also gonna put my left hand to work. Should be an exciting day. I'm gonna get kicked out of a water park. Did it get weirdly darker in here? How ominous. Emmy Bear wants to know, why is strawberry jelly so much better than grape jelly? What? Because everything grape is terrible. Look in the back of your freezer. What's the color of the popsicle that you refuse to eat? When you get one of those big 24 cases of crushed soda, which are the ones that you always save for when your friends come over? And you know what, if you switched them around, and you had a cream soda flavored jam, that would still be the first one to go. That would be the best jam. As far as I'm concerned, wine is the only place grapes belong. I mean, you can't really eat them. You gotta eat a whole bunch of them to even feel like you're eating anything, and they've always got like skins and pits, and they're either sour or they taste like garbage. The thing that should tell you that there's something off about grapes is the fact that nobody really enjoyed them until they found out that they could smush them with their feet and put them in a wooden barrel to age until they're old enough to drink. I can't think of a single other thing that's disgusting until it's smushed by feet. Shelby fucking Lynn wants to know, do you think the full moon has an effect on people and what occurs during the day of the full moon? Come to think of it, I have noticed that when there is a full moon, people tend to act a little weird. You're right. It's just something that I noticed when I go for my, my shirtless, midnight, blood-covered runs. I don't know, a lot of people run in terror. I don't know, I just don't get it. Coffee My Cats wants to know about my plan of action if robots ever take over the world. And I gotta say, if robots ever take over the world, me and everybody else who's already smart enough to paint themselves silver and stand on the street corner making robot noises, well, we're gonna blend right in. If you could take any invention and make it so you were the one who invented it, which one would you choose, asks Golly Hill? Well, that's a really easy answer. I would want to be the one who invented vibrating back massagers, because clearly there's an entire market that they didn't even think about hitting. They just ignored this entire gap in the market where people are using those for completely different reasons. Then, when my tombstone reads, King of Plastic Dicks, well, that's something, that'll be something for something else. That'll be a different thing. Milky Man asks, what would your pirate name be? And then went on to specify the Arr, ahoy pirate. Not the kind that you probably already are. What's that supposed to mean? Are you referring to, like, the butt or download kind? Well, of course, if I'm gonna pick a pirate name, I'm gonna pick the ultimate pirate name, Hooks McPeggy. Why do they call me that? Oh, you don't want to find out why they call me that. You're gonna get a good old-fashioned peg hooking. It's not pleasant. It's not a pleasant thing to have happen to your bum. Triggered Goober wants to know, what's in your wallet? I don't know, let's find out. It's probably nothing super impressive. Oh, look! We've got receipts, bus transfers, more receipts, Oh, what's this? A temporary tattoo of Edgar Allan Poe. Why not? An expired breakfast sandwich coupon. Oh, look, more receipts. More bus transfers. A free coffee at Tim Hortons, but you gotta bring in your travel mug, which I never have. Bus transfers. Bus transfers. Oh, and the tag for the inside of my wallet. Well, alright then. And over on this side, you just got like my debit card, my Visa card, and my license to kill, and then my scuba diving license, which I stole. What do you dip your Cool Ranch Doritos in, asks Alexis Jean. You don't dip Cool Ranch Doritos. Those are the chips that come pre-dipped. If you're forcing me to answer, I don't know, what do you usually find when you're at a Cool Ranch? Hot cowboy dudes, right? Is that a sauce that I can dip my Dorito in? We'll do some soul searching and find out. And Lacey Jewel wants to know, what do you order on your pizza? Lacey, the better question is, what don't I order on my pizza? Because that answer is pretty simple. Gross shit. Anchovies, sardines, pineapple, black olives are disgusting. But everything else is pretty much a-okay. Yeah, no, I do mean everything. I know you're thinking to yourself, oh, do you mean like a toenail and a pubic hair? Yeah, I do mean a toenail and a pubic hair. I'm still waiting for Domino's to give me the option online to add pubes and toenail into my pizza. Who knows? Maybe it's good. You don't know until you try. And with that, that's enough questions. Because, I mean, if you keep picking the pubes off the pizza, you're never gonna know if pubes taste good. Disregard that. Anyway, if you want to ask me a question for next week's Frequently Asked Junk, you could do it in a comment below or on my Facebook and Twitter. I normally ask for questions, but if you ask me an interesting question throughout the week, I'll make note of it and I'll probably answer it. And with that, I'll see you guys on Tuesday. Jojo! 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 Hi. Hello.